am so ecstatic right now because yesterday I received two more reviews, one on Booksprout and then another one on NetGalley. And one explained that I was their first Latina author that they read and they loved the book. So I'm like, I was in my car and I was like, happy Latine Heritage Month to me. Because I feel like this is not just a win for me, but a win for other Latina authors and Latina publishers are out there that are publishing our stories, because now there's one more reader that has read a book by a Latina author and they loved it. So that means they are going to trust another one that they will see later on. And the other reviewer, I was so geeked out. You don't understand. This is making my entire day, month, a year. And it is not just validating, but it's also like, because I'm in my head quite a lot, like Marisol. And there's always this nagging voice of doubt, like, is this good enough? Are you good enough? And I know I have the procrastination trauma that I deal with because I'm so scared of being rejected that I just push it off or keep perfecting it, and then potentially not do it. And I have worked through that quite a lot, and writing helps me out a lot with that. Words of affirmation and journaling and all of that. So that way I can get out of that fear and write and publish. Mind you, that doesn't mean that I don't go through my same checks and balances. I just don't punish myself or procrastinate or put it off forever like I used to do before. Instead, I have my checks and balances that I check, list, and that makes me feel safe. It makes me feel comfortable. It lets me know that I am working toward a goal. And writing in my journal, I make sure that I tell myself that I'm doing my best. And no matter the opinions that I may find afterwards, at least I know that I followed my checks and balances, the various self-edits, then putting it on other external editors that don't know me, so that way they can give me their best feedback, so that way I can accept or reject and publish the best book that I could publish. And I tell myself all the time, so that way I can publish my stories. And this other reviewer, she explained that this is their favorite read of the year, and that just kind of like, oh God, I thought, it was like, you could have just rolled me over in that moment when I read it. Yep, you could have, and I would have been like, done. God, y'all are leaving me at a loss for words here, and that is rare. I usually have something to say, and I don't know. A part of me wants to think like I'm not worthy and that it's all gonna be taken away, but then the other part of me wants to just cherish it and just enjoy it, and another part wants to be really cautious about it and be optimistically cautious, so that way I don't get, when I get eventually, as we all do, right, you get those reviews that sting, that it doesn't punish you too harshly in your soul. But nevertheless, so I'm gonna listen to the voice that says cherish this moment, and I am cherishing this moment, and I am gonna say thank you so much for your reviews, because once again, you took the time, you trust a book by an author that you didn't know, by a Latina author, and you hadn't done that before, and you took a chance on it, you put some faith into it, and you read it, and you gave it your precious time. And for that, I am very thankful to you. And I ask you just one thing, if you can spread the word about Marisol Espinal and the Ordinary Bruja. And if I can ask you another thing, and that is to love yourself wholeheartedly, flaws and all. Because at the end of the day, that's what I want to impart with this book. It's just to accept yourself, everything that comes being you, and love it and give it a big hug and say you are enough.